Hello everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm Miss Joanna, also known as Miss Boston on JCT 92.G Radio. I'm here to talk about the importance of after-school programs and sports within the community. And the reason I say that is because I came from a rough neighborhood. I'm from Boston and I came from the neighborhood, it's called Mission Hill. And if anybody knows about that, that's one of the toughest neighborhoods in Boston. I grew up and I was raised there. We didn't have much opportunities, but the ironic thing about it is that we were surrounded by all the major institutes. Simmons College, Northeastern University, not to mention all the best hospitals. Beth Israel, Children's Hospital, Brigham and Women's. But our opportunity was slim because we were products of our environment. So, with that being said, I want to talk about the importance and how that experience how that experience changed my life for the better. So there was an after-school program that was put in place, and it was called Mission Safe. I had spoken about this in a segment prior, but I want to delve a little deeper on how it changed me and how I could have been a lot worse off being that I didn't have this in place. It gave me an opportunity to look forward to something to do after school when I was in school all day, and most of the time I dreaded going to school anyways, but it gave me some hope that after school I can do something other than just going right in the house, doing my homework and staying in the house most of the time, because I was able, I have two sisters, we were able to go out and have fun, but it was to a certain extent, a certain time. We had to come in before the lights went out, and once it started getting dark, we had to also come in. Now when daylight savings came, it was like 6 o'clock, it was dark, and we still had to be in the house. But with this after-school program implemented, it gave me the option and the ability to go to the after-school program, not only after school, but stay there for a longer time. And when I did go home, I was ready to go to bed. However, my homework was done, and I had time to, mingle with my friends, and I had time to do, arts and crafts and things of that sort that interested me. Had it had not been in place, I would have been on the streets. I could have possibly been incarcerated. I could have possibly been, dead. Not for nothing, I was a wild child growing up because I was a product of my environment. Now, with that in place, I look forward to going there. That was something I look forward to going to. So I would want to be good with my mom so I can go to my after-school program. And not only did they teach us the value of homework and schooling and stuff, they taught us the value of fundraising. They taught us the value of giving back, and also not only that, but so many things that they taught us the value of. And I take all that to this day. I'm 25 years old, and I take it with me to the utmost, and it's actually got me thinking of starting a program myself in different neighborhoods. The ones that don't have programs, that had it hard, and do a lot more fundraising for buildings, better buildings, and actually more arts and crafts, stations and things of that sort, because I was given that opportunity. Now, the opportunity was given, and it stays and remains to this day. They are continuously in our neighborhood, and I began with that program when I was 10 years old, and I'm 25, so it's 15 years strong. And I am proud to say that they changed my life. And when I say that, I don't say it as a cliche. They changed my life. They gave me opportunity, and they gave me the want and desire to do better so I can go to the after-school program, and so that I can go in and basically be involved with a lot of the activities that were happening. Not to mention the soup kitchens that we went to. I love helping people, and I love dealing with people. So when we went to the shelters and when we did neighborhood cleanups, it just brought me to a different level and a different knowing and thinking. Now, this program also helped me get a scholarship for high school. I went to North Cambridge Catholic High School, and they had given about 20 of us from that program that, I tell you again, we were basically not fortunate at all because of where we grew up, and we had nothing in place for us until they came. They gave us scholarships to go to a Catholic private school, and I was there on scholarship for 2 years, and it made me a better person. The Boston public school system is not the best, but it's not the worst. But me being in a Catholic high school and also like being able to help and peer and mentor those in the after school program that I grew up in, it gave me a sense of knowing of who I am and stability of knowing that people do care. So with that being said, I feel that every neighborhood that does not have an after school program should definitely try to work towards fundraising for a building for programs, because it changed my life. And I know it can change other people's lives also, that in the same predicament that I was in. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in. I'm Miss Joanna, also known as Miss Boston, on JCT 92.G Radio. And have a blessed day. And also remember, success awaits us.